Hello everyone, it's Ryan again at Dark Winter Moon in Boston, and today I wanted to show you all how to do a self-love spell with the aid of the goddess Aphrodite. I don't know about you all, but lately I've been really being pushed to work on my inner self and my own self-love. And I've been working with the goddess Aphrodite for years, and she's really been pushing me to get this done. And so I really also felt like she wanted me to share this with everyone. And there's a lot of folks that I talk to all the time, witchy and otherwise, that struggle with self-love. And so I thought now would be a great time to share that and put out some of that love in the world and help everyone that is seeking to find their own self-love within themselves. So let's get started. All right, first things first, of course, we have to introduce the star of the show, Miel, who really wanted to be in here. So he'll be watching, as cats do. I know you witches out there probably know that cats are generally attracted to magic, and it's sometimes very difficult to keep them out of the magical stuff. So, but anyway, so here's my setup for the for this self-love spell. So the must-haves for this spell, you do want to have a candle dedicated to Aphrodite, blessed and dressed to her. And I'll link a video up here on how to bless and dress a candle if you don't already have that. The other must-have is some salt. That's going to go in some blessed lemon juice. Now, also, this is pretty simple. I've just traded out the water in this for lemon juice, and I've blessed it in the whey. And I'll also link a video if you don't know how to make holy sacred water. I'll link a video up here on how to do that. But essentially, I've just replaced the water in those instructions with lemon juice, and that's going to be important in a second. You'll see. Another must-have is this special ingredient. It's called butterfly pea flower, and it makes this lovely blue tea. I got mine on the Evil Empire of Amazon, but I think it's sometimes also available in Asian food markets. So you just want to make a tea out of that. And for this to work properly, you want 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and you're going to want to brew a teaspoon of the butterfly pea flowers in a cup and a half of water, and steep them until they're about this shade. Now, if it's not perfect, that's fine. It's still going to work. The other things that I put in my Aphrodite water and or lemon juice in this case, I put 3 drops of Rose Absolute, 3 drops of lavender oil, and 3 drops of orange oil. And sorry, not Rose Absolute, rose oil. So that gives it a very nice scent. And it's also something that I've always done for Aphrodite. I've always made her sacred water with those 3 oils in them because they seem to really resonate with her. So what I have done to further enhance this spell for me is I have created a sigil that I actually already had created quite a while ago for self-love, and that's here. So that's going to enhance this spell just by its presence. And I have some sweetgrass that I use to kind of like cleanse the space and like cleanse myself. Those 2 aren't absolutely necessary, but another thing too, but they're here to enhance the spell and make it more powerful. Another thing too is that I cast a circle before I did this, which is not entirely necessary for the spell either, but again, it enhances its power. And I'll do a later video on casting a circle if you're not familiar with that. And then the last thing that I have also doesn't have to be exact, or it doesn't have to be exactly this, but I've written out a little incantation that I'm going to say for this spell. So, you can use mine. I'm going to post all this information down below in case you want to use my incantation, or you can write your own for this. So, with that said, I have already called Aphrodite and asked her to bless us and lit her candle. And that's also going to be in the video, like I said, of blessing and dressing a candle. So if you want to add that in, that's there for you as well. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my water, or rather my tea, and open her up. Try not to splash things everywhere. And then I'm going to charge this tea with my incantation. So the way I'm going to do that is going to take a few breaths, kind of center myself. And then I'm going to imagine energy coming up from the earth into me and into this vessel of water, of this sacred butterfly pea flower tea. Also, if you want to know how to raise the energy to do this, I'll also post that video here. So here we go with my incantation. As below and so above, I brave the riddle of self-love, and by the powers of Aphrodite, my self-love kindled and set free. And I want to say that thrice or 3 times. As below and so above, I brave the riddle of self-love, and by the powers of Aphrodite, my self-love kindled and set free. And then one more time. As below and so above, I brave the riddle of self-love, and by the powers of Aphrodite, my self-love kindled and set free. So then, I'm going to take my sacred lemon juice, and this is one of my favorite things about butterfly pea flower tea. The transformational properties. Put my lid on to my mason jar. I'm going to shake it a little. So as is this sacred concoction transformed from the deep sad blue of self-loathing, so am I transformed to the bright pink magenta of true and deep self-love. So mote it be. And so there you have it. And now you have sacred Aphrodite self-love water. I don't recommend drinking this. It won't taste very good because of all the essential oils. You could drink it if you just use the lemon water. It will still work with just the lemon water. But what I plan to do is put it into a self-love bath that I'm going to do with herself, Aphrodite, at some point. Probably on the dark moon that comes up next. And I deeply and truly hope that you all find something deeply meaningful in this, and that you find self-love, and that you open your heart, for love is everywhere. It is within and without. It is above and below. It infuses the universe, and we all deserve not only love from out, but love from within. So mote it be. You all have a wonderful weekend, and I love ya.